Good morning, dear students. So, today we are going to discuss about the last topic of animal tissue, that is nervous tissue. Okay, so this is the last topic under animal tissue, and we are going to cover it today. Under nervous tissue, we will be discussing about nervous system, which includes brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Then nervous tissue. Nervous tissue includes nerve cells, and these nerve cells are known as neuron. And then also we will see the structure of neuron. Okay. So, dear children, um, see, in our day-to-day life, we come across many situations. For example, when something comes in front of our eyes, we just blink our eyes. Okay, and if we are feeling hot, then what we do, we switch on the fan or we switch on AC. And if we touch something hot, or if we touch something if we touch a hot vessel, what we do, we take our hand back. Okay, isn't it? Yes, this is happening. So what is this? These all are the things which are happening in our body. And what are these are responses in to a stimuli. Okay, these are responses to stimuli. So how is this happening? This is happening because our brain is thinking, it is taking decision, and then it is sending that information to that particular part. Okay, see, a very interesting thing I will tell you, that yeah, nowadays you all are working in computers. Okay, so in computer, what is happening? In computer, keyboard is there. So if you have some query, what you do, you write that query in the with the help of keyboard, you write that query. Okay, and then that query is processed in CPU, which is known as the brain of the computer. And in the CPU, that information, that query is processed, and within a fraction of seconds you get your result, which you can see in the monitor. Okay, so how all these things are connected to each other? These all things are connected to each other with the help of a network of wire, in which electrical signals are passing. Okay, so here, this is a system which you all are aware of. The similar system is present in your body also, in which there is a brain, there is a spinal cord, and many wire like a web like structure is present, which are called nerves. Okay, and these all are collectively, they are forming nervous system. Okay, in which here also brain and spinal cord both together, they are what they are acting like CPU. They are acting like CPU. Okay, brain is that part of the body which is taking decisions, and that decision, how it will be conducted, how it will be regulated, that is decided by the spinal cord. And that particular organ to which that information has to be sent, or the particular organ from which a particular inform has to come to the brain. So that thing, how it is happening, that thing is happening with the help of nerves, which are like wires in the computer system, and they are spread in the whole body. They are spreaded in the whole body. Okay, they are forming a web like structure. So continuously what they are doing, they are sending the information to the brain, getting a response, and then they are sending that response to that particular organ. Okay, now how is this happening? See, so all these nerves are working like wires, and inside these wires, as in computer system, electrical signals are passing. So here also signals are passing through the nerves, which are taking the information to that particular organ, and also bringing that information to the brain and bringing information to that particular organ. So these informations are passing in the form of nerve impulses. Okay, these informations are passing in the form of nerve impulses. Okay, so let me explain you this diagram. So you can see this is a nervous system in which this is the brain, and this is here, it is the spinal cord. Okay, and all these are the nerves. These all are the nerves, and you can means you can see that how inside the nerve impulses are passing. Okay, so this is a very interesting diagram. You just observe it carefully. So here you can see how the nerve impulses are passing in these nerves. Okay, in the form of red dots, you can see that from the brain how the decisions has been taken, and that decision in the form of nerve impulse, it is passed to that particular organ. Okay, and from the organ also information in the form of impulse, it is going to the brain and coming from the brain. Okay, and these nerves, you can see how they have made a web like structure, and they are completely spread in the whole body. Okay, now see, let's draw a diagram. For example, I am drawing a diagram here. Let's say this is our hand. Okay, and inside our hand, this is a fiber like structure. Okay, and this is called, what is this called? This is called nerve fiber, right? This is called nerve fiber. So inside this nerve fiber, what is happening? Inside this nerve fiber, nerve impulses are flowing. Okay, which you are seeing here. These nerve impulses are flowing inside this nerve fiber, and these nerve fibers, if you see it under the microscope, these nerve fibers are made up of small units in this way. Okay, these nerve fibers are made up of small units like this, and these units are known as nerve cells. So these nerve fibers are made up of small units, and these small units are known as nerve cells, and these nerve cells are called neurons. What are they called? They called neurons. Yes, they are called neurons. Okay, so what happens? And inside this neuron, nerve impulses are flowing. Okay, and they are taking information. Now let's come to the structure of neuron. So here you can see this is the structure of neuron, and the structure of neuron is somewhat similar to the structure of a tree. Okay, for example, in a tree you can see there is a trunk present. Okay, like see here, this is the trunk, and here roots are there, and here you can see these are the branches, right? These are the branches, all branches are there. So this middle trunk, you can see this is a this can be compared to the trunk of a tree, this portion. Okay, and above the trunk you can see many branches are there. So above this trunk, many branches, branch like structures you can see are present here. Fine, and then at the end roots are present. You know, at the end roots are present. So here also in this structure, axon terminals are present, which are also branched, and they are looking like roots. So the structure of a neuron is somewhat similar to the structure of a tree. And you know, the size of one neuron can be a meter long. Okay, so the structure of neuron, which is a nerve cell, is completely different from the cells of the other organs, cells of the other tissues. Okay, and we have, as you know, we have read that the shape and structure of the cell depends upon the function it performs. So here also the structure of neuron nerve cell is like this, and here you have seen this is the cell body. What is this? This is called the cell body. This complete is called the cell body, and soma. It is also called soma. Then these are the dendrites. These branches like structure are called dendrites. And then this is a nucleus. Okay, and here this is cell body, means cytoplasm. And in this one of the dendrite, it is extending. You can see here it is extending and becoming axon. Okay, and at the end these are getting end up with axon terminals. Okay, axon terminals, in the form of axon terminals, it is end up, it is terminating. Okay, I will explain you this structure in the next slide, in the next slides also. Now, okay, fine. Now see, nervous tissue. So nervous tissue, as we know, tissues are made up of group of cells. Okay, so here what are the group of cells? Here the group of cells are the nerve cells. Fine. So see, it is composed of neuron. Nervous tissues are composed of neurons, or we can say they are composed of nerve cells. And each neuron has cyton, dendrites, axon, and axon terminal. As I explain you now only, it has cyton, that is cell body, then dendrites, the branchings, and then axon, one of the branching, it extended, and then axon terminal. Okay, then this axon get end up with the axon terminal. Now see, the first part, which is called cyton or cell body. In this cyton, central nucleus is present, and cytoplasm has Nissl granules. Okay, central nucleus is present, as we have seen. See, here in this structure a central nucleus is present. You can see here this is a central nucleus, and then cytoplasm has Nissl granules. Okay, cytoplasm has Nissl granules. See, this is the cytoplasmic part. It has Nissl granule. Now what is the function of this Nissl granule? Nissl granules contain RNAs, and these RNAs are the site of protein synthesis. So they help in protein synthesis. Then come to dendrites. Okay, dendrites are short branched processes. So here I told you these all are the dendrites, which are short branched processes. Okay, then come to axon. Axon is the single long process, and individual nerve cell may be a meter long. Okay, axon I have shown you. See, this is axon, this is axon. Okay, and it's a single long process, and at the end these are the axon terminals. What are they? They are the axon terminals, and they are getting terminated here. Okay, this is called axon terminal button. So these are the axon terminals, which are also shown in the form of branches. Fine. Then occurrence. So where do it occur? All the neurons, all the nerve cells, they are present in brain. They are present in brain. They are present in spinal cord, and they are present in nerves. Fine. So they are present in all these structures. Then what are their functions? See. So touch, smell, taste, hearing, sight. Okay, these all are sensory functions. So what happens when you are touching something? So when you touch something, you understand that what you are touching, what is its surface, all these things you understand. Why? Because when you are touching something, along with that touch, your brain is also involved there. Okay, so your brain tells you, it gives you information that what type of surface it is and what type of object you are touching. Then when you are smelling something, you can understand, you can feel that whether it's a good smell or it's a bad smell. Why? Because your brain is also functioning along with it. Then taste. When you are having taste of some food item, so you can feel you can understand whether it's a sweet thing, it's a sour thing, or it's a bitter thing. Okay, you can feel it, you can understand it. Why? Because your brain is again involved there. Then hearing. Excuse me. Then hearing, when you are listening something, okay, you are hearing something, you are listening something, you can understand that what type of sound it is. Why? Because your brain is involved there. Then when you are seeing something, so when you are seeing, you can also understand that what you are seeing, what is that thing. So all these things are processed in your brain, है ना? And your brain tells you that what is that particular thing is. So brain is involved in all these functions, sending impulses across the body through electrical signals. So like electrical signal, it is sending impulses across the whole body. Okay. Now after this, a very important thing I will tell you. See, these neurons, these nerve cells are present inside are are present inside our body parts. Okay, body parts mainly brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Fine. And these nerves are present in our whole body like a web structure. So these neurons, they are joined with each other. Fine. They are joined with each other. So how they are joined? See, this is a neuron. This is a neuron. This is the structure of a neuron, and it is connected to another neuron here. Okay, it is connected to another neuron here. So the point where they are connected to each other, this point you can see these are the axon terminals of this neuron, and they are connected to the dendrites of the other neuron. Okay, here it is the branching of the dendrites. These are the dendrites, and these are the axon terminals, and these are the dendrites. So axon terminal of one neuron is connected to the dendrite of other neuron. Okay, and the connection here like this, you can see the connection is known as synapse. What is that called? The connection is called as synapse. Okay, so through the synapse, what happens? The nerve impulses, they are passing from one neuron to other neuron. For example, I'll draw it here. See, for example, this is a neuron, and these are the axon terminals which are connected to the dendrites of the other neuron. Okay, so this connection is called as synapse. So if nerve impulses are coming in this way, so nerve impulses, they jump from one neuron to other neuron. Okay, and they pass on. And one interesting thing I will tell you, you know, the number of neurons present when we take birth is same till our death. It means the number of neurons remains same. It does not divide like other cells. Other cells divide and new cells are formed. But here the nerve cells, they do not divide, they remain same. Okay, they remain same as they were in the time of birth till death. Fine. So this is all about the transmission of messages through neuron. It's very simple, and you just practice it at your home. The diagram, you practice it at your home. Okay, so here in this diagram you have seen that this is the structure of one neuron, and which is connected to another neuron. Again here the axon terminals are there which will be connected to another neuron. Okay, in this way they all are connected to each other. And you know, one neuron can be a meter long. Fine. So today what we discussed that nervous system comprises of brain, then spinal cord, and nerves are there. Brain, it is taking all the decisions, then the processing of that decision, that how it will be conducted, how it will be regulated, that is done by the spinal cord. Then nerves are there which are taking that information in the form of nerve impulses to all the body parts. Okay, all the body part nerves are there, and these mm, nerves, these nerve fibers, they are made up of nerve cells. These nerve cells are known as neuron, and you have seen that the structure of neuron is somewhat similar to the structure of a tree, in which we have three main structures, that is cell body, then dendrites, then axon. Okay, and then axon terminal is also there. Fine. So these are the main structures of the main parts of the nervous system. Okay, nervous system, or we can say neuron. These are the main parts of the neuron. Then you have seen that how the neurons, they are connected to each other, what are their functions. They are involved in all the sensory functions. Okay, then motor functions also, like what you want to do, your any type of action in that also, they are involved, because they are the only part which are telling you what you have to do. Okay, so this is all about nervous tissue. Okay, thank you.